All right, guys, we are back. I think it's a break week. I'm here with Zhoniin. The spoiler guys are here, and we are here to not talk about One Piece. Who do you want to see in One Piece right now? Just like if we were to have like a chapter for you, Zhoniin, where would we go? Who would we spend time with?
Void Century stuff.
Really, out of everybody, Void Century?
Yeah, if we could just go into the Void Century flashback right now, I think that would be the most interesting thing that we could possibly do. I mean, not saying that's the only one. There's tons of other interesting stuff to get into, but man,
Yeah.
I want to see that stuff so bad. I just want to see who's doing what was going on, what led to this, why things are the way that they are. It's just because it ties everything together. That's like the big missing piece of the lore in the One Piece world. I mean, yeah, we were talking about there's 3,000 years ago, whatever was happening with the original Nika and the big serpent and the dragon thing, whatever, that's cool too. But the Void Century is the meat of everything. And once we find that out and what Joy Boy did to make everything fall into his long Rube Goldberg machine that spanned 800 years, that's the most interesting stuff right now, and I really want to see that.
So, what aspect of it are you most excited for? Like the politics, the lore, the fights, or the characters?
The fights, surprisingly, I'm not that interested in. I mean, we will get some, and they'll be cool, I guess, but it's just the lore and the politics that I'm super interested in. Yeah. I want to see how the 20 Kingdoms came together. I want to see who Joy Boy was. I assume he was kind of just like Luffy. Maybe something like that. It seems like he was kind of just like Luffy, which is fine.
Luffy clone.
Yeah, maybe a less goofy version of Luffy. Maybe a more intelligent version, possibly. But I want to see what his gang. Yeah, exactly. I want to see who his gang was. All the people that teamed up with him, and then what led to the war between the kingdoms. How the war played out. I guess that goes into the battles, which I doubt Oda will show us much of. I highly doubt he's going to show us a lot of like Emu versus Joy Boy. We'll get as much as we got with like Odin versus Kaido, maybe. I know the anime expanded upon that, which is great, but in the manga itself, probably we'll get a couple panels of it, which is fine.
Yeah, it's up to the
stuff that interests me. Yeah, I want to see just what life was like back at that time, and I can't wait to see all of the things that led to what currently happens in the series. Like, oh, that's why these characters did that, because this happened back in the day. Like, oh,
yeah,
all of the D's smile because Joy Boy smiled at this point, or Luffy becomes a giant because this, or things like that, or Vivi is this way, or Blackbeard just like all the parallels. And Luffy, or the parallels. I think all of the parallels that we have seen in the series originate from the Void Century. I think that will be like the reveal, and I think that's going to be fun to see as well.
No, I completely agree with you. For me, what I'm excited for the most when it comes to the Void Century, it's got to be why Joy Boy had 20 kingdoms against you, because that's not easy. Like, I have people who don't like me, but does it number 20 different countries? No, like that is a feat, bro. Like, people hated Joy Boy at that point, which, is it justified? Is it not justified? We don't know. I mean, I'm sure I don't have to say this, but like, in war, everybody's a hero of their own story. You can never truly get everybody on your side and on the same page. And war just happens. Maybe it's one of those situations where, Joy Boy really was like the most altruistic man known to mankind. But even then, there was still war because other countries wanted something, or maybe Joy Boy didn't want to give up something. Things like that just happen. And I really got to see it. And I hope Joy Boy isn't a black and white character. I kind of hope he just isn't like a true good guy. I hope there is some nuance to him. Maybe he did do something bad, but he had to because he had no choice. Like, I really want that from him, and I hope they deliver. I think they will. I mean, this is like what, Oda's baby, right? He's been cooking this up for years now.
I mean, longer than most of us have been alive.
Yeah. Which it's funny. It's always funny thinking back to like all the different iterations of One Piece, like Land and the 10 Knights, Luffy and Anne, who's supposed to be Nami. There's even like I think there's like Tale of the Dragon Boy was another one of Oda's titles, and it's like, dude, we went from all that to One Piece, huh? Yeah, we got a lot of like wacky things. Yeah.
Interesting.
I think I like kind of screwed up that name, but it's of the same point. But yeah, I'm excited for Void Century. If I had to spend time with somebody from today, though, I think it'd probably just be probably Mihawk.
Oh yeah.
I
just want to know anything about. I really do think that he is going to be a Holy Knight, or like a former Holy Knight. I really do think that is the case.
I think so as well. Maybe not even a Holy Knight, but like his family is. I think give it to the family,
Yeah.
Like,
we talked about this before, but it's just like, that would be, I think, just so perfect to make sense of his character. Because if he's not a Holy Knight, then he's just some random guy.
Yeah, no lore, no real backstory, no last. I mean, that's why people every year come up with different Mihawk theories. I'm sure you guys, if you've been around the block, like, oh, Mihawk is the son of Rayleigh. Mihawk is actually a Dosundara, like a new race. I think Par has a theory. It's like Mihawk is a sword that came to life. Like, people want him desperately to have some backstory. Shanks got his with Garling and freaking Shamrock now. And it's like, okay, well, but what about his rival? Like he needs something. At the very least, he needs at least like a line or two. But yeah, I really enjoy like the Holy Knight Mihawk theory. I mean, I made one where like his family was one, they dropped him off or something. Maybe he was a failure. Or maybe he's like a Bonnie type character even, where his dad or mom was a God Knight or a Celestial Dragon, and they got, non-consensually attacked in the bedroom. And Mihawk came up, and then they just dropped him off, because we saw a picture of Mihawk when he was a kid, and hey, unless there was like a dress up as a homeless guy day in Marie Joie, like Mihawk did not look that great, He didn't exactly look like a Celestial Dragon. He got scuff marks on him. He was wearing rags. He had a little dagger. It's like, yeah, he was not born into royalty by any means. So we'll see. I think I just want to spend time with him because I think he's a fun character to just see like where he goes. Yeah. Like, will he fight anybody? I hope. We really need to get rid of that what is it? Vista? The Vista fight? I feel like we need to like rinse our mouths of that one. Because whenever I say I like Mihawk, they're like, oh, you like a loser, huh? You like a guy that clashed with YC4? Whatever they call Vista? They're like, like, oh man, that's always tough, man.
Yonko, the 4th ranking Yonko commander? Is that what that means?
Yeah. Which I don't even think he was. I think he was like 5th or 6th or something even. But yeah, like it's tough because like, whenever I say I like a character, it's always like, oh, like you like this guy that did this thing? It's like, damn it. I can't just like people, man. Like, I like a Kainu. Oh, you like a murderer, Sai? It's like, and then I always bring this up, but like the people who say that usually have like Doflamingo or Kaido as their profile picture, and it's like,
yeah.
you like a world government dog, huh? And then it's like Kaido just saying it to me. It's like, okay, your guy slaved people for like 20 years, man. Why are you talking to me like that?
No, it doesn't count. He had aura. It just
he had aura. Yeah, Kaido gets a pass. Doflamingo's over here, having non-consensual sex with Viola every day, but the Mihawk clashing is where I draw the line. Yeah, like I never judge. It's whatever, man.
Mihawk, good guy. He didn't touch Perona once those 2 years.
Yeah, better man than most. I mean, but the thing is, it's like a fictional story. Like, yeah, it's fun, man.
Well, it's fictional up until the point where Oda starts saying that Doflamingo may have did some nefarious things. Hey, so at least he didn't say that Mihawk did.
Yeah, but it's like true in the verse, It's like
that every character is asexual.
No, like Doflamingo doing it, like it falls in line with his persona, so I can't even complain.
No, yeah, it's just he's Doffy.
That's a part of it. Yeah, he's Doffy, man. He's the Joker as he calls himself. I like it. But,
do you think that
yeah.
the Joker thing? I mean, yeah, it's a cool nickname for sure. But do you think it's more than just being cool, and that it actually means that like he was the Joker in Kaido's deck? Because
Oh,
like
yeah.
King Queen.
100%.
Okay, yeah, I like that too. Even though it's never explicitly said, I think that would be really cool if that was what Oda actually intended with that.
Yeah, I mean, we even got characters in an SBS who we've never seen before, and they're getting that same treatment as Doflamingo, where it's like, oh,
Yeah.
like Hanafuda. I don't know if you know that guy from the SBS, but that's another playing
Oh
card.
yeah.
And Oda just introduced him out of
Yep.
nowhere. So
Yeah, the father of Ulti and Page One.
yes,
Apparently.
yes. Him. So I think the Joker thing is very apparent, and then of course like King, Queen, Jack, and I think even some of the Toby Roppo are all like playing card games. So it's very intentional what Oda did with that, which I think is pretty cool. I think Oda very early on like told us that Doflamingo was that guy, like he was a part of Kaido's crew. So he didn't really leave too much room for imagination there, but yeah.
Something that designates their role via title.
Yeah, not just the role, but their allegiance. Like if you didn't meet the Straw Hats, or if you didn't like know they existed up until this point, it'd be cool if like they all had nicknames that make you believe they're a gang, a unit. Because right now it's like what King of Hell, Black Leg, Straw Hat,
Cat
first,
burglar.
yeah, Cat Burglar, First Son of the Sea God. It's like okay, like it would be cool if it was like like King, Queen, Jack, Ace.
Yeah, no,
etc.
I know what you mean. Yeah, something like that. Sequential.
It would be cheesy,
Yeah.
but it would be fun.
No, I mean if it's done right,
Yeah.
I think it would be cool. Yeah, for sure. I would like that.
Do you think the epithets we have now are going to be the final ones? Or do you think we'll get like upgrades?
I mean, we have so much time left in the series. I do think we'll get upgrades because King of Hell came out in Wano, right? For Zoro, is that the first time he said that?
Yes. But,
When he's fighting King, he's like, "I'll become the King of Hell."
huh. Yeah, but, okay, King of Hell, yes. But now that I think about it, he's still Pirate Hunter Zoro on the bounty poster, right? Like, nobody's
but
calling him the
that's
King of Hell.
BS. He hasn't hunted a pirate like.
True. It's like they're calling him Pirate Hunter, but that was like, what, 3 years ago at this point?
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on.
It's an old nickname. We gotta get an updated one. But do you think people would actually call him King of Hell then? Because like Zoro said that to himself. Like that's something he whispered after he beat King. So like no other Marine should know that nickname, right?
No, they shouldn't for sure. Unless, yeah, that's going to be some SBS stuff. If it is on the poster or whatever, Oda will be like, "Yeah, Guernica heard it."
Yeah, the CP0 agent, he just heard it as he was dying, and that's it.
Yeah, Guernica, I love that guy. He
I
snapped
hate
a picture
CP0,
real quick
bro.
of Luffy, then lived through the Kanabo smash.
Well,
What
okay,
a
wait.
legend.
I gotta reiterate. I love CP0 because of Rob Lucci, Kaku, and CP9 being promoted, but Guernica, Maha, and Joseph, they're bums, man.
Yeah.
They were so ass.
No, yeah, I agree. Like they look like they were going to be epic and do stuff, but they didn't.
We never even saw
They
them
just
take off
did
their
nothing?
mask.
Yeah, that too. What was that all about? Just like
Oda just didn't
take
care
the
about
mask
them. They,
off.
they were just
I
there
guess he
to
didn't.
hype up Nika. They were there to trigger Sun God Nika. They were there to fight fodder and kill Izo.
I was going to say, didn't Maha kill Iso?
Yeah, Maha killed Izo, which it took
Yeah.
2 Shigans.
How random.
2 Shigans is all it took to put down YC7 of the Whitebeard crew. It's of course the anime gave Izo more wounds. Like I think before that, like Izo was like fighting some fodder who stabbed him, which also kind of crazy, right? Like it's always crazy when named characters lose to fodder, like they get heavily injured by fodder. Like I can't see that happening for the Straw Hats. Like imagine Zoro's fighting King, and in this hypothetical Zoro loses, And the reason he loses is because right before the king fight, Zoro fought 5 beast pirates with no names who just stabbed him. It's like, whoa, that's crazy, dude. Is that what we're doing?
I can see that happening in like a filler scene, like in the anime, but like Oda would not put that on the page.
Yeah, like, oh, Sanji's about to beat Queen, but he couldn't do it because he got kicked by somebody random. It was like, all right.
Beast Pirate number 3.
Yeah, Beast Pirate number 3 hit Sanji in the kneecap, and Sanji just never recovered. Yeah, it's a little bit silly. And the thing is that I think the reason why I get hung up on that is because I liked Izo. I thought Izo was a cool character. I don't think he had to go down to Maha. And if he did, which he did, I wish it was a bigger battle. 2 Shigans should not be enough to beat him. I mean, after that too, I know I'm just complaining about Wano, but was it Drake? Yeah, it was Drake who got Shiganed in the throat and he survived.
Oh wow, I forgot about that.
Yeah, because he fought Joseph afterwards and he got Shiganed in the throat. And he lived.
Wow.
Izo got Shiganed in the stomach and he died.
Yeah, Izo didn't have to die.
Yeah, bring back Izo, man.
Very random.
Yeah, I
guess Oda was like, I gotta fill the quota. Somebody has to die this time.
Yeah, that's how I see it. Like, Oda just had to kill somebody, and Izo was just, unfortunately, the guy that had to die, which... My complaint is just that he didn't have to come here, by the way. Barco brought this guy to his freaking grave.
Yeah, what the hell?
Izo provided moral support, and that was it as well. Like, he didn't even beat anybody or do anything notable. He just showed up, said, "Hey guys, it's been 20 years," and then he dies. Like, that's just so disappointing. It's the same complaint I have with Ashura Doji. Like, Ashura Doji, man, he waited 20 years for his boys to show back up. They did, and then he didn't even live to see Wano restored.
No.
Yeah,
that was also disappointing. I thought all of the Scabbards would have lived, but I guess it was supposed to parallel Seven Samurai or whatever that movie is.
Yeah.
Don't some of them specifically die? I haven't seen it since I was very young, but
yeah, I don't recall the movie either, but
maybe
yeah,
it's supposed
I
to
get
be
it.
something like that.
Oda brought in the stakes. I wanted people to die, so I guess I'll take my boys dying rather than nobody. It just sucks that I went 2 for 2 on that one. Like, the 2 people that died are the 2 people I liked. I think that's why I'm so salty.
No, yeah, they were very likable.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have minded if Kinemon died.
Everybody wanted him to die.
I mean, he basically did die, and then it was like, nope, he's actually still alive.
Yeah, no, he didn't die, guys. He's perfectly fine right here. So now I gotta ask, God Knights, do you want them to win here on Elbaf? I think I ask you that every week, but like, now that we have like the updated situation, do you want them to kidnap the kids, or no? Do you want them to like actually lose here?
Before that, is like the official community accepted term, is it God Knight or is it Holy Knight? Because sometimes I say Holy Knight, sometimes I say God Knight. What do you think is like we should be just calling them, God Knights?
I flip-flop. I think they're both really cool titles nonetheless, and they give off the same impression. So I say God Knight, Holy Knight. I don't think it matters too much. People know what we're talking about. Except for James in the comment section. James is the only that's ever commented saying, "Oh, sorry, it's God Knights. Don't say the other one." Yeah, F you, James.
James, man. Come on. Clean up your act, bro.
Yeah, clean up the act. It doesn't matter that much, buddy. But yeah, like, that's just how it is. I think they're both give off the same thing. It's like Elbaf with an F versus Elbaf with a PH. I think that one is the PH is more accepted now because Oda gave us the English spelling. But up until this point, like, if you did PH or F, like, it didn't matter. Like, people knew what you're talking about.
Okay, works for me.
Yeah.
I don't want them to win. I don't want them to lose, though. If that makes sense. I do. Okay, is winning them getting the kids successfully? Like, successfully kidnapping the kids?
How about this? Winning is them either successfully kidnapping the kids or not being defeated on this island and somehow still looking good. Because I actually held a poll about this a while back. And I was like, hey guys, like, do you want them to win, lose, blah, blah. And the option that took the most votes in was the God Knights losing the kids, but somehow still looking really powerful. It looks like people kind of had that consensus. They don't want the God Knights to look like bums.
Yeah. I think we need to keep as many characters strong looking as possible since we are going into the final war eventually. Like the Gorosei, I think they didn't wind up looking that good as they should have. So the God Knights, they should, in theory, look good. But I'm just like, I don't know where this is headed because there's only 3 of them there. They're all pretty powerful. But if you think about like the power imbalance on Elbaf right now, like if Luffy and the Monster Trio showed up, it's game over. They're getting destroyed. But they're not there, because that would happen. So like what are they going to do? Like what is Luffy, the rest of them, and Loki? I know Loki's recovering, but like they all have to have a reason to stay away from what's going on with the God Knight stuff. Because if they don't, then it's just game over.
Yeah.
So I'm curious as to what's going to happen with that, or if they're just going to leave before it gets to that point. And if they do leave, then like what's the conflict in Elbaf going to be?
Yeah, I guess the big question is just does Luffy even know that this is happening, right? Because as it stands,
I mean, he doesn't, right?
No, he doesn't. And then, you know, with the message that Summers did last chapter, it's kind of limited. We don't know if it reaches the underworld. So yeah, maybe Luffy isn't even stalled. He's just, he doesn't know this is happening. So that's why he doesn't show up to fight. And I think that'll be really interesting if like the Straw Hats still remaining lost, or, they couldn't beat the God Knights. I don't think people have a problem with that necessarily. So yeah, I think that could be the case.
Yeah, it's just that I think we've gotten to the point into the story where there's no longer going to be like Doflamingos or Caesars or Katakuris or Big Moms or whatever, like there's like this one major villain that we face off against in this arc. It's only going to be like established big level characters that are a part of like the world government or whatever. That's because Egghead didn't have like a big villain attached to it. It was just like Lucci was kind of there, and then the Gorosei showed up. And the same thing with Elbaf. Like, Loki may have been it, but now Loki's clearly a good guy. Yeah. So now it's like the God Knights show up. So I don't really think we're going to have, like, this big Luffy versus, or Zoro versus whoever, big finality to these arcs that aren't a part of the big final war, it seems like. I mean, I hope so. I would love to see Summers get defeated here. I would like to see Gonko be defeated here too. It's not that I dislike them. It's just that they're so pompous. I want to see them get their comeuppance, which is good.
Yeah,
so that would be
that's
cool
fair.
if that happens.
I think people feel that same way. Personally, I want them to not lose. So I kind of hope they just keep on doing what they're doing. So I'm on the opposite realm of you, but I understand the sentiment. We
do have more Holy Knights, though. Has there ever been a number said? Was 12, or is that headcanon? Or was there just
there's
just
no
not
number
said? Okay, no number set. So there could just be as many as Oda wants there to be.
Yeah,
which is good.
The dragon silhouette, I think we got like 9 or 10.
Okay.
Yeah, we got 9 or 10, but even then, it's like, is that a current day version? Is that an older version? Did somebody get... Because, Garland got promoted while that all happened, too, so it's like we don't really know if he counted him. I mean, Shamrock is the front, so I guess he didn't already count Garling. Where I'm at right now is that I would love it if the God Knights also had the older generation in there, too. Like, aside from Garling, but, like, the other ones who partook in God Valley. I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, too. I think they will be, because, if Garling's still around, why wouldn't... like Sengoku and Suru, they're still Garp, they're still forces in the Marines.
Yeah, like the old generation, which would be kind of funny, because like going back to it, like we had the God Knights clashing with like, well, not clashing, you know, we don't know what happened exactly, but they were there with like Rox's crew, which had Whitebeard, Big Mom, and all them. You know, Scopper was there, Rayleigh was there. So there's a chance that these God Knights could have been fighting with the best back in the day.
Summers, he could have been at God Valley, right? He's looks old.
Yeah, he's an older looking dude. He could have been there.
He's got medals. He's seen field time. Apparently, he's got a bunch of medals. He did something.
Yeah, he did something. What if he just gave those medals to himself, though?
It's like a North Korean general or something.
Yeah. Like a North Korean general. He just gave it all to himself. Like, hey, guys, like, look at these medals. I had my slaves make this one.
That would actually probably fall in line with what his character is, to be honest.
Yeah, it'd be funny. Also kind of sad because, like, there goes, like, all of his potential feats, but...
Yeah.
It's in line with One Piece. I mean, this chapter we had like the wives of Elbaf coming out, so you know, Oda's about the jokes.
That he is.
If you had a nightmare monster that popped out, what would it be?
Man, the physical manifestation of being broke. Whatever that is.
So it's like more like an abstract demon monster. Kind of like a Chainsaw Man. How there's like, there's the Death Devil. It's like
the broke devil.
Yeah, the broke devil. That'd be your fear. Okay.
Yeah, like a guy, like a tax collector type of guy with like a bag of money, and he looks all evil. Like,
a tax collector.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know. I guess like mine would be like the ultimate ghost.
The ultimate ghost.
Yeah, not just like a regular ghost, but like the ultimate ghost. I'm not too sure what it would look like. And I say ultimate because I feel like just a regular ghost wouldn't be super scary. So it's got to be like the world's strongest ghost. Whatever that means.
Yeah, so like so it wouldn't look like bed sheets. Would it look like just a white ethereal person?
Yeah, no bed sheets, no white ethereal person. It's got to be like something that I can't comprehend. Something that catches me off guard.
Yeah, I like it.
Do you like the world's ultimate ghost?
No, I like ghosts. I like ghost lore. I'm not like deep into it. Like I don't believe necessarily in ghosts. I want to. I want to see a ghost.
Stay away from me.
Show me.
Go to Zhoniin.
But
leave me alone.
Other than that, I'm just I needed evidence.
Yeah.
My camera's overheating, I think.
Oh, that's perfect, because I was about to say, like, that is it for today, though. The timing was actually right there. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Hopefully you enjoyed this goofy conversation where we talked about ghosts and other stuff. But,
ghosts?
Yeah, well, yeah, your camera's haunted. I heard you talking shit.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's got to be it. But yeah, we'll catch y'all later. Zone will be linked down below as per usual, and peace out and take care.
Peace.